What's up, fight fans? You're listening to Boxing Life. This video is about 4 of the greatest career performances, from the one and only, Floyd "Money" Mayweather. This is a very subjective topic, and some of you will disagree with the choices of fights. Let me know what you think are Mayweather's top 4 fights in the comment section. Number 4, Floyd Mayweather vs. Angel Manfredi. Floyd capped off a banner year by taking on Manfredi, who himself had quite a 1998. Before he met Mayweather, he was 3-0 for the year, including a TKO victory over Arturo Gatti. Manfredi had a decent round 1, landing a couple of body shots after taking a lightning-quick straight right hand directly after the opening bell.
Right hand lead lands from Mayweather.
But in the second round, Floyd switched to a southpaw stance. He landed some decent counter shots and then switched back to an orthodox position, nailing Manfredi with a right that had him in serious trouble. Floyd immediately jumped on his wounded foe, landing a series of uppercuts and hooks to finish him at the end of the second round.
What Mayweather's looking for.
And Mayweather seems a tiny bit confused as to what to do to mount his own offense. Now that Manfredi isn't throwing the jab, but there's a good idea. Mayweather with a right over the top stuns Manfredi.
He's not confused at all. He's just boxing, keeping Manfredi out in the ear so he can see Manfredi.
Manfredi in trouble as Mayweather pounds away. Manfredi almost went down. He won't take a knee, but he isn't throwing back. Mayweather pounding, and this one's gonna be stopped.
Mayweather was named Fighter of the Year for the first time in his career. Number 3, Floyd Mayweather vs. Arturo Gatti. Arturo Gatti was a big underdog for this fight, but he sought Mayweather out and Floyd gladly obliged. Few expected Gatti to win, but he suffered the most one-sided beating of his entire career. He wasn't in the fight for a single second. Mayweather annoyed Gatti with his pre-fight antics and seemed to have the normally cool fighter off his game almost immediately. When Mayweather dropped him in the first round while he was complaining to the referee, one could see it would not be a good night for Arturo.
Solid early to make the point to Floyd. And Floyd hit Arturo with a left on the break, and now there's a knockdown in round 1.
Things got much worse from there. Floyd landed nearly every punch he threw, and Gatti was helpless to do anything about it. His game plan inexplicably revolved around boxing. Instead of mauling and hitting Mayweather with anything and everything, he attempted to stand in the center of the ring with one of the greatest boxers in the history of the sport.
Left hook grazed Gatti's chin. Big left hook catches him slightly. Right hand is solid. Combination.
Hold the glove.
Huge left hook. And Arturo hasn't really liked. It's been a landslide for Floyd Mayweather.
It went about as well as you would expect. Mayweather put on a masterful performance, using Gatti as a human punching bag until Gatti's trainer Buddy McGirt mercifully stopped the fight. Mayweather scored a 6th round TKO in what would be his last fight in the 140-pound division.
To the body. You all hear her, and that's because of the fans in here.
Something brutal in there. As Mayweather.
The Gatti fans a chance to see something what they came to see.
Straight right hand by Mayweather. Twists Gatti.
Mayweather will get tons moving in to increase his stamina.
Too much hands. Oh, body shot. Body shot. Hurt Arturo.
Buddy McGirt keeps telling Gatti not to. This is humiliating. But humiliate Arturo Gatti, unfortunately.
Glad they stopped him.
Round 1.
Your eyes closed. Your eyes
Glad
closed.
they stopped him.
Come on.
An easy TKO victory.
Virtuoso victory for Floyd Mayweather.
Number 2, Floyd Mayweather vs. Hernandez. Hernandez was the veteran champion, Mayweather the 21-year-old challenger in his first ever title fight. The classy Hernandez tried using his height and jab to control the tempo, but he was unable to figure Mayweather out enough to mount an effective offense.
He boxed numbers in the second.
Simply beating Hernandez to the punch.
And he allows Mayweather to get on his feet. He's flat-footed here. You don't want a fast fighter to do that.
Hernandez kept his guard high, but Floyd was consistently able to land combinations through the gloves.
You want to do. Make make him exercise that side of his body that he doesn't train. Now he decided to stop.
Oh, what a vicious uppercut by Floyd Mayweather.
After a 7th round in which Mayweather landed an absurd 46 out of 73 power punches, Hernandez's corner told him he had 1 round to try and turn the tide.
First time.
Left hook, right uppercut, smashing stuff. Right hand lands for Hernandez. Floyd comes back with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-punch combination. 2 counter punches, trying to lead, fight each other toe-to-toe. By Floyd Mayweather.
Real expert corner.
Mayweather stalked and drilled him with every punch in the book, and the fight was stopped after the round ended. Mayweather had won his first of many belts. For a fighter known mostly for superior defense, his relentless attack earned him the super featherweight championship. After Hernandez passed away in 2011, Mayweather quietly showed his respect for the former champ, and covered the cost of his former foe's funeral. Number 1. Floyd Mayweather vs. Diego Corrales. It remains the masterpiece of Floyd Mayweather's storied career. The two fighters met at 130 pounds when Corrales was a wrecking ball of a fighter, boasting a record of 33-0. He was lanky but loved to brawl and mix it up on the inside. It was Mayweather's toughest test yet, and he passed with ease. He ran Corrales into straight rights, wide, looping hooks and vicious uppercuts. He destroyed the destroyer. Corrales never stopped coming and he never gave up, probably because of the enmity these two had toward one another, but it was a hopeless cause. The 7th round exemplified the entire fight. Mayweather landed 39 punches while Corrales managed to connect on just 3.
Well, there's a brilliant start to round 7. Any thought whatsoever of trying to come back and win a decision, that should put him into that. Now he's facing a 2-point round in the 7th.
Running down and just goes right into the
Performance by Floyd. You wonder if Corrales 130 pounds.
Oh no. Everybody said if you want to be a good fighter, forget about the left jab. This is not you use the jab all night.
And the second knockdown of the round for Mayweather.
20 seconds left in the round.
And there's the 3rd knockdown of the round.
Corrales went down a total of 5 times before his corner finally threw in the towel in the 10th round.
By surprise, but the later ones, it appeared that Corrales was okay and aware of everything going on, but he's in.
Throw it.
Another little left hook. Didn't even seem like that big a punch. Corrales' legs are just shot.
2 good shots.
Right hand, another knockdown. 5th knockdown of the fight. 5th knockdown of Corrales' career. Another mark of what a performance it's been. Ray Woods is up on the apron. That's going to be the end of the fight. And Corrales goes over and nearly costs his dad.
It was an utterly dominant performance from a fighter with a career filled with them. Well, there it is, 4 of the greatest career performances of Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you are new around here, and until next time, you've been listening to Boxing Life.